I have students, friends, and associates who are quite shocked at the fact that I don't believe that the stimulus checks were a good idea. In fact, I think the only way to have made it fair and equal would have been to give no stimulus checks whatsoever. And the reason for that is very simple. And it has nothing to do with politics, and it has nothing to do with redistribution of wealth or with how much wealth anyone has. It comes from the fact that I've made some observations from this pandemic and the quarantine that are actually that show that there is something far more important that we need. But it is, of course, something that government cannot give us, and government wants to take the credit, so they took some action. What I've noticed most about the quarantine that people need is each other. What we have is a lot of people who have been locked away in their houses, some of them unable to go anywhere and do anything or see other people. And as you watch people's behavior, some of these people were stuck with spouses they didn't like, with families they weren't used to spending time with, and stuck away from their friends, associates, and coworkers. I have met more than a few individuals over the age of 70 with whom I've spent long hours in conversation because they were simply desperate for some human contact. What we really need most is not a check in the mail. What we really need most is each other. Humans are not supposed to be an isolated population. If we were supposed to be on our own desert island, we would have been born on our own planets. But what we really need is each other. That doesn't mean we need everyone or that we need people all the time. But in a time on Earth when we were not allowed to come together, when we were not allowed to do some of the things that we want to do, like to do, that give our life animation and purpose, I discovered that what most of the people around me actually wanted and needed was someone to talk to, someone to touch. I have neighbors who violated the touch rule with me because they were eager to touch someone and shake my hand. I've had people put their hands on my shoulders because they haven't been able to touch another person for a long time. Even I myself, I lost a dog, and it's been hard without him. What we really need is not a check. It's someone to check on us.